On behalf of the faculty of the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts, I offer my warmest congratulations to all the graduates of the class of 2011 and my heartfelt thanks to your families for their loving support of you and your work here. It has been a tremendous pleasure for all of us at the university to be your teachers, and we share with you and your families the hope for the future that fills this stadium today. Our view from this podium is a magnificent one. We're looking at thousands of stories of accomplishment. You have mastered disciplines, worked in labs, written senior theses, studied around the world, invented things, opened your own businesses, published fiction, poetry, and scholarly articles, organized a campaign against bottled water as part of our water theme semester, participated in more than 1,000 student organizations, belonged to more than 25 academic honor societies, worked with less fortunate persons inside and outside the United States. You have learned a lot. In all schools and colleges of the university, you have reported remarkable increases in your abilities in critical and analytical thinking, writing, understanding of your specific field, ability to understand and appreciate racial, ethnic, and global diversity, and you report in our surveys that your leadership skills, self-understanding, and understanding of the importance of personal social responsibility have all improved dramatically. You have learned to grapple with ideas with which you have strongly disagreed, and to do so respectfully. In short, you have become an educated person, and we believe, therefore, a better person. And so I ask your families today, is this a better person than the one you dropped off 4 years ago? I take that as a yes. Now, there's a cash value in being an educated person of extraordinary accomplishment like you. We are proud of the fact that in a 2009 survey of our recent alumni, 85% said their educations here had prepared them well for their careers, and 87% said their training here helped them to be well prepared for graduate and professional school. You will experience the same thing. But private success has never been and can never be the sole criterion for success of those who graduate from a great public university like ours. There is a public audience outside this stadium today asking, can we count on you? Can we count on you to use your intellectual skills and accomplishments to make the world a better place? A committee of students, staff, and faculty has selected Jillian, Joan, Rothman as today's speaker. Jillian came to Michigan from Westport, Connecticut, and today will receive a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science with a minor in African and Afro-American Studies. During her undergraduate career, she has been an honor student and an Angel Scholar. She has also served as an intern at the United Nations and founded the organization Students for Educational Equality, which has already provided mentoring and tutoring for over 300 students. Following graduation, Jillian plans to attend Michigan's law school as a Wolverine Scholar. Jillian, we wish you the very best in your future career. I now invite you to address your fellow graduates.
Thank you, Dean McDonald. Near the booster seat. Today is our last time in this big house as a class. Of course, many of us will be back for alumni weekends. A lucky few will get to come back for parents' weekends. But this will be our last time here all together. Yes, that's depressing. But if we look back to what was for many of us our first time in the big house, September 1st, 2007, we played a little team called Appalachian State. Well, now today seems a little less depressing. Since that game, we have moved closer to the real world. Do we know if we are ready? My dad told me he once asked his father that same question. My grandfather responded, "When you look down, if there are no messy scrapes or bruises on your knees, you're no longer a kid." With no disrespect to my grandfather, being overly cautious is not a product of growing up. It's just called boring. The greatest men and women from our community were the ones not afraid to take risks or get messy. History is a collection of singular moments and powerful lessons that inspired great individuals. In 1912, Raoul Wallenberg was born to a wealthy Swedish family. 18 years later, he enrolled in the University of Michigan's College of Architecture. It was here that he was given an assignment to create a low-cost housing project. He designed a facility that could fit 4,500 people in just 16 city blocks. Years later, in wartime Budapest, with conviction and the courage to take a risk, Wallenberg used this one lesson to build safe houses, which hid 35,000 Jews in an area originally built for just 5,000. This was just one of the many ways Michigan man Raoul Wallenberg saved 100,000 Jews during the Holocaust. Andrew Nagy, 14 at the time, was one of those saved by Wallenberg. He survived the war and became an esteemed professor and the Associate Vice President of Research at none other than the University of Michigan. Wallenberg was able to take just one lesson from Michigan and apply it to that real world. That is what we too can do. We can take a single lesson from our experiences at Michigan and make a difference. So, what are some of the lessons that we have learned from Michigan in the past 4 years? Well, we have learned that Michigan will not, ever, under any circumstances, have a snow day. Maybe you've learned, as I have, that the best professors sometimes come with the longest beards. We've learned, as students held rallies concerning the international uprisings, that no injustice is far enough away to ignore. We've learned how to deal with change. In just 4 years, we have seen 6 different men start a game at quarterback for our football team. The world record for attendance at a hockey game was 74,544, but now, thanks to a 5-0 shutout against that school formerly known as Michigan Agricultural College, is 113,411. The Museum of Art is 53,000 square feet larger. The law school has doubled in size. The Ross School of Business is now orange. AE-Pi is AE-Phi, and our beloved Touchdowns has become the Blue Leprechaun. Also, we have learned from the experiences of our student body president, Chris Armstrong, that when you do all you can for Michigan, it will do all it can to stand behind you.